Morning. It is autumn, and I feel like that audio where it's like, I'm in autumn. I feel like I'm really excited that it's a bit grey and rainy. The day is that really sad. But like yesterday, it was like hot, and you definitely wouldn't feel like you were in September, like autumn vibes. But today, you woke up. British weather as well. Like, what the hell? How come it can be sunny yesterday and then today just like raining? But anyway, it is, and I just feel like it's an autumn day. It is, and I've got the scarf on, I've got the jumper on, I'm feeling cozy, and you know, that's what I like, that's what I wanted. Yeah, I am off to meet Jess. We're gonna go and have breakfast, and it feels like a long time overdue. I've seen Jess, but it's been in like events or at my wedding where I haven't actually had a chance to sit down and have a good natter with Jess. So I feel like I haven't seen Jess one-on-one in quite a while, so I'm excited. We're going to Willie's in Jesmond. It's a really nice breakfast place. So I'm fancying an iced coffee as always. Even though it's like this weather, it's not going to put us off my iced coffee. I still get them. I do. I might get a hot coffee, will I? Could get a latte. Ooh, I have not had a hot coffee with milk in a long time because I always have my hot coffees black. Maybe I'll surprise myself and get a hot latte with oat milk. Will I? I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine. But I'm fancying something sweet for breakfast. I'm not fancying savoury, which is so unlike me, guys. I am a savoury girl through and through, but recently I like a sweet breakfast, and I'm sure they do pancakes. I'm sure they do a set of vegan pancakes. I hope I haven't set myself up for disappointment, because I'm sure they do. So we're gonna find out when we get there and see if they've got them. If not, I'm going to have a look at what else they've got, and hopefully they've got something sweet. I know they do a big cinnamon bun, like on the counter, and I know that that's vegan, so I could just get a bun and a coffee, but yeah. Been thinking about it. I've convinced myself to get the hot latte with oat milk because I think I'm going to really enjoy it, because a nice latte, it's not the vibes, you know. So I'm going to get that. Also, the traffic is really bad. It's 9 o'clock, so it's obviously rush hour in the morning, and I don't work a normal schedule, so I often forget about the rush hours. But yeah, so I'm probably going to be a little bit late. Has anyone found a laundry detergent that smells of like vanilla, cashmere, like warm scent? Because I feel like every time I go to a shop, the only ones I can get is coconut, which is alright, fresh linen, which is what I usually opt for, or a floral. But I would really like a warm, cozy smell for the clothes. Does anybody know of a brand that does any, or where I can get one like that? Because I feel like that would be nice, like sandalwood or vanilla or cashmere, or like them smells, like creamy smells. That's what I'm after for my clothes at the minute. It was a long overdue catch up with Jess. We not had for what felt like forever, but it felt so needed. I feel like Jess is obviously someone that I've known in this industry for a lot of years now, and I just feel like we hadn't had a good natter with each other in a while, and you need that with your friends. We were both just sharing how we're feeling, how life has been recently, and social media and all that. And I think it's always a strange conversation. Like, it's nice to speak to somebody else in the industry to see what you're feeling is validated with somebody else. And I know that, you know, not everybody's going to feel the same as you, but I feel like it's nice. Social media is such a bizarre world in itself, I feel like. Like, for example, I've been doing this for a long time now, and I don't know a life without it anymore. Like, I really don't. I can't picture life without documenting it. And in some ways, I think that that's amazing that I've, you know, built this platform and community and documented so much of my life. But I think it's really interesting because to build a community on YouTube, especially when you're building long form content and you're really trying to build a community, you're not just wanting views, you're wanting a community of people who watch and come back and support you. You have to be really vulnerable online. And unfortunately, you know, at the beginning when I was naive and didn't understand what putting stuff online can, you know, the consequences of it and stuff, naively, because at the beginning you just don't know it. How do you say it? It's not always the nicest of places, and I feel like everybody knows this now, but social media is not always the nicest of places. And at the beginning I was really vulnerable online, and I feel like that's how I built this community of people, through being vulnerable. But I feel like you need to be vulnerable online to be able to build a community of people so strong and connect with you, because people have to be able to relate to you as a person to be able to then, you know, invest in you. And I don't mean invest in you like financially, but like when you watch someone on social media, you are investing time into that person, and that's really valuable for growth on social media. And I don't know where this conversation's going, but I feel like it's just, when I started, I was naively not knowing the consequences of being so vulnerable online, and as I've been on longer and longer, I feel like you do put your guards up because you're so scared of judgment, and you're scared to be perceived a certain way. But also, like, it's always tried with us, this kind of like mentality around social media, like, because everybody in life, regardless of being on social media, will perceive you and judge you. It's just on social media people make it a bit more vocal and a bit more like you see it, you know what I mean? So like, obviously if I was to go and meet someone in the street, they're going to have a judgment about us initially when we meet, but that's probably going to stay to them internally, as my judgment of them would. But obviously online, people just put that fence down and just feel like they can tell you exactly what they feel of you, and we're not meant to know. I think as humans, everybody's inside thought about us, so obviously constantly hearing what people think of you, and you know, if people think you've made the right decision in life or the wrong decision in life, or if people like your hair or if they don't like your hair, or just people's opinion on you, we're not meant to know that much of people's opinion. And I think the internet, as much as I absolutely love it and I wouldn't have the life I have without it, sometimes I feel like it can be really detrimental to our mental health, and it is. And I feel like over the years I've worked really hard to find balance of being able to produce content and being able to consume content, but also keep a strong mind and only share what I feel, you know, what I feel like sharing, which is obviously so important. I have overshared still, even in most recent years, and I feel like that is just a bit of a therapy for me. Social media has always been a bit of a coping mechanism for me, and it is a therapy, and it is just a natter with me mates. That's how I've always seen it. But I do have to understand that unfortunately that isn't what social media is, and you do have to like take that step back sometimes and realize that like there's a line, Demi. But I don't regret sharing what I've shared, and I never ever will. I never regret sharing the periods or the points in my life that I have online, and I feel like I've needed it at that time, and that's been important to me, and that's fine. Like I don't regret anything when it comes to my social media, because at the point of filming that, or at the point of making that video, I've always felt like it was what I needed at that time, and I just feel like I can't regret something if it's what I felt like I needed at that time. Do you know what I mean? Anyway, we're rambling on. I mentioned it on socials yet, but I'm going to Tenerife on Saturday, and I'm not going to lie, and this is going to sound so privileged, and I am so sorry, because I really don't mean it like this, but I'm not looking forward to it. Natalie, who I'm going with, love you a bitch, is my best mate, absolutely love her. I'm really excited to spend time with her, but I feel like since I got back from the honeymoon, I'm really in a routine. I'm feeling autumn, and like I'm not on the vibes. I will be when I'm there. I'll absolutely love it, and I'll have a mint time. And Nat's really needed this holiday, and I wanted to go with her, and I am excited, and I will be excited, but I just feel like I'm in such a routine. I'm like, it's autumn. I feel like it's autumn. I'm enjoying the weather in England at the minute. I'm enjoying my routine, getting back into it, and I feel like I just need some time at home. But it's only 4 nights, so it's not big, and I am so grateful that I have the opportunity to go 4 nights away like this when I need to, and when I want to, and when my friends want us to, and when they need us to, and be there for them. So I am really grateful. Like, I know I sound like an absolute spoiled little bitch at the minute, and I really don't mean it like that. I just mean like I'm in such a good routine with home, and like that, like I feel like going away could potentially spoil it, but I really hope it doesn't. I'm hoping that like I'll just go away, have a lush time with Nat, we'll have the catch up we need, and we'll, you know, really just like have the time we need together, and then come home and get back into my routine, because I'm in such a good place. I can't describe it. It's like I got home from the honeymoon as a wife, and I am in such a good headspace. I don't know how it happened, but like I'm on top of my house, I'm on top of my work, I've signed with a new management, things are looking exciting. Like there's just so much going on at the minute, and I'm so excited for a lot of things that are going on in life at the minute. And yeah, it's just, yeah, okay, I'm really excited. I will enjoy Tenerife, and I am of course going to vlog it, because as Zara Larson says, summer isn't over yet. Summer's not over yet. We're going to Tenerife, and I am excited. I just feel like I'm in such a good routine. I haven't even packed. Like, it's currently Wednesday, we'll go on Saturday. I mean, I'll not pack till late on Friday night. If you know me, you know that we're not organized here, okay? So I'm not gonna pack until I absolutely need to. But yeah, that has instantly just ruined my day. I was driving to this little supermarket I wanted to go to, and there was a butcher's van down there, and you know, and have the back of the van open, and there was pigs hanging. It's just ruined my day. I don't know why. I don't think it should be on display like that ever. Like, I understand going into a butcher's, you're gonna see stuff like that, but I didn't go into a butcher's. It was literally hanging. I was driving down and it was hanging out the back of a van. I did a TikTok as well, and I put it on a TikTok, and I did it on a reel as well, and people were like, I went into the Granger market in town, and there's a butcher's in there where like you have to pass it to get at all the other shops, and there's vegan shops and everything in the Granger market, and there's literally like a pig's head like on display, and I just think that type of stuff is fucking disgusting, to be honest with you. Like, I actually hate it. I despise it with every bone in my body, and saying that there has just instantly ruined my day. I know I shouldn't let things like that like get to us. Like, it's life. Like, things like that, they're gonna be everywhere, but it's just so, like, I don't want to see that. I shouldn't have to see that. It just pisses us off. Yeah, ironic that I was trying to get to a vegan supermarket and then I see that fucking on the side. Anyway, I wanted to come here because I seen it on, looked on Google if there was any all vegan supermarkets around Newcastle, because the one I used to go to in Royal Quays, alternative stores, closed down, and I think it's only online, but I like to have a good look and gander. And I seen this. I think I might have been in it once or twice before, but it's called The Grocer, and it says vegan, world foods, organic. So I'm gonna have a look in. I need a patty. Well, I would like a vegan patty. I do love a vegan patty, so I would like that. I've ran out of my yogurt as well, so I wanted my yogurt, but I only like the Greek thick yogurt, so that's what I want. And then the Alpro Greek yogurt is the one that I really like. And then I need what else did I want? There was something else that I wanted and I forgot what it was. I don't know what the hell it was, but we're gonna go and have a quick little look and see what is in here. Yeah, I feel like I might have been in once, but I can't remember, so let's go and have a look. That is a massive onion, and I like how you can buy things individually as well, because obviously when I go to the supermarkets you can't, so I like that. But they're big sweet potatoes, they're massive. Oh, butternut squash as well.
It's been mentioned.
I couldn't actually thought I was only exact words. But it was a Birmingham accent.
Right, it's not all vegan because they had some stuff in there that wasn't vegan, but I think it does a lot of vegan stuff. Right, so I got, this is the patty I like. I always get this one, Asda do it as well, but I really like it. And I got the vegetable one, so I got that while I was in there. I then seen this, which just says sour dip, and I was looking for a while like a cottage cheese or a vegan sour cream, or like a sour dip, and I could never find one, so I'm hoping this will be good. And then I also picked up some crackers. I got these protein thins with pumpkin seeds, never had these ones before, and then I just got these lentil triangles. So let's try this and what it. They're quite plain. They're nice though, they're like salty. I'm really intrigued by this sour dip though. Ooh, it looks thick. Bon appetit. That is good. That is really good. It's free from dairy, gluten, soya, lactose and palm oil, and it's enriched with vitamin B12. Love this. I'm going to try one of these crackers. Pumpkin seed cracker. I love a cracker. I love a crunchy, a cracker, a crisp. Like, they are my vibe. Let's see if it's like cardboard or if it's actually nice. Not the worst cracker I've ever had. Edges on tasting a bit like cardboard, but I feel like with hummus or that dip that I've just got, could be really good. Let me try it with this dip. I can't taste the bits on top though. Oh, look at that. That's actually delicious combo. That'll be a good lunch. My Pixie parcels still go to Mum's house, so she's dropped this one off the date in a little tin. I quite like the packaging. I just tell her to open them to get rid of the box and then give me the product, or if she wants some of the product she can have it. But, oh! Your lips but blushed. New to Pixie. Oh, so it's like, well, I actually like the look of these. It is Pixie like lip pens. These look good. Lip stain pen. I feel like I could like that. That colour is the colour I'm most drawn to, which is Purity. Looks like that. But then there's 5 colours in here. There's 2 that are not a bit of me. Youth and Beauty. These 2 on the sides, which look quite pinky. But then I definitely would try the red. I don't think I'd try that bright pink one either. But they look exciting. I like trying a new product. I also had a parcel in the parcel box. Let's see what this is. What's this? Oh, okay. It's a pro lash starter kit, professional lashes at home. And then there's some like lash shapes and stuff here. Tweezers, a glue, and a lash remover. Oh, this is interesting. Thank you to the brand that sent this. I am intrigued. I will give it a go. Anyway, there are my parcels. Right, I have a bit of admin I need to do, so I'm going to get that done because I feel like it's one of them things that I just procrastinate so much. I'm going to have a late tea because I've snacked on them stuff I got from that shop. I think I'm going to have one of these protein bars. Let's try this one. This one's caramelized hazelnut. This one here. I had a caramel one the other day and it was amazing. These are so good. That has got like a soft nugget centre. Wow, perfect. Right, this will tide us over until I make dinner later and I'm going to get some editing done. Schedule is not how it has been. It is 12:30 and I'm just getting into bed. I had something go wrong with work tonight and I had to fix it there and then. I wouldn't have slept. I wanted it fixed as soon as, so I just had to get it done. But it just meant there was no 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock bedtime tonight, but hey ho. So it's boring skincare night. Well, boring skincare night, my easy skincare night. I've got this tub near my bed. It's like a little chest, and I keep skincare in here. That is when I can't be bothered to sit in the dressing room, but I just need to put something on my skin before I go to bed. I change it up every time something runs out, and honestly, I don't really like the products that I have in. This is the Thias Liquid Moisturiser. So I put this on. I feel disappointed that I've not gone to bed the time I wanted tonight, but I'm hoping it won't ruin my schedule and I'll still get up the time I want tomorrow, which is about 8 AM. So it would be like, if I get to sleep in the next hour, it would be like 7 hours sleep, which is still good. But yeah, and then I've got this aqueous cream. I'm just gonna put a tiny bit of this around my nose because this is where I get build up of dry skin, and up on the top of my eyebrows as well. But yeah, I just feel like today went really good up until I seen them pigs, and then I just feel like everything started to go a bit crap. But you know, it's as soon as I go to bed, the day's over, or majority of it is, and we can move on to tomorrow, and tomorrow is a new day. I then have this Wild lip balm. I'm just going to pop some of this on. I always put lip balm on my lips. I never used to, but I find now I rarely get chapped lips because I always keep them hydrated. I always used to use it just when I got chapped lips to try and fix them, but now I use it religiously between lip balms and lip oils. I like to have something on. And then I've just got this Pixie mist, which I just spritz all over. Been using a cuticle oil at the minute just to hopefully help the growth of my nails. This one's blueberry muffin scented, and yeah, that's the quick and easy evening when I'm just not feeling sitting in the dressing room and playing around with skincare. To be honest, sometimes I get into bed and I don't do any of this either. That's been a really rough day, if that's the case, because I do like to do something before bed. But yeah, I'm feeling really stressed about tonight and just things, and yeah, it's just not been a great night. But anyway, it's 12:30. I'm gonna read a few chapters of my book and then call it a night. That's the way we've got to look at it. Tomorrow's a new day. I'm still reading this same book. I'm really enjoying it, to be fair. Still enjoying it. I'm really slow reading it though. Like I'm not fast reading it. I'm slow reading it, a few chapters every night before bed. Obviously I'm missing some nights just because of life. But yeah, I'm going to read a few chapters. I think I need it to just try and take my mind off something, detoxify from life, and go to bed. So thank you for watching this vlog. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you again shortly for another one. Bye.